At 3:10 tomorrow, the Rays will begin their 25th season in St. Pete against the Tigers.
I love this time of year, and the hope is this year will be the year Tampa Bay finally brings home a World Series championship.
If it happens, starting pitcher Jeffrey Springs will probably have a lot of say in the matter.
10 Tampa Bay sports director Evan Kolosky sat down with the Southpaw, who signed a 4-year, $31 million contract in the offseason.
Contracts taken care of. What was it coming into this spring training, knowing that the financial stuff's out of the way, you have a spot in this team, and for the first time, you're locked into a rotation spot as well?
I mean, that right there in itself, being first time, coming in as a starter, last year I transitioned, all the other years are bullpen. So just preparing my body, the 4 days in between, kind of getting in a good routine early. That was kind of the main focus, trying to get ready for the workload, ready to eat up as many innings as possible and get ready to go every 5 days.
Have you thought about this year and everything that's happened, not just this upcoming season, but going back to last year, opening day, you were just a bullpen guy?
Very, very different from the turnaround perspective. Yeah, I mean, last year I was coming in just trying to prove, I'm healthy from the knee surgery. Was kind of, a little worried about how my stuff was going to play and things like that, but was able to prove that, it was still the same. I could get out with some injuries and some things that have happened. It's like, hey, we want to stretch you out. We think your stuff can play in the rotation, and obviously, I was all for it. Absolutely, the more I can pitch, the better. I want to pitch as much as possible.
What is it about this organization that they tap into just a little bit extra with their arms and make you into something special?
I think, just honestly, they get you to understand what you do well. You come over here and for me, I've always been a fastball changeup guy. It was, can we change the changeup a little bit, and this is why. My career to that point wasn't unbelievable, so I was all for any changes, anything that, Kyle Snyder and the rest of the department had to say.
And then do you feel like this team has slept on a little bit?
Probably, maybe. It's, you look at the other markets, you look at the other teams, the names, the stuff like that, but the secret's probably out. I feel like they know that we're going to show up and we're going to compete. We're going to pitch, we're going to do all the small things right. So I don't necessarily want to say slept on, but maybe doesn't get the hype that some other places get, which is fine. We kind of we're used to it, so we're going to show up and still be ready to play.
And do you feel like this group is a World Series contender?
Absolutely, absolutely. I think you look at from the rotation to the bullpen to we finally got our position guys back, the core, the spring that everybody's had. I think we stay healthy, relatively healthy for most part of the year. I think we can compete with anybody.
Springs Eternal on opening day. To see Evan's entire interview with Jeffrey Springs, head to our 10 Tampa Bay YouTube page.